Hey friend, welcome back to Get to Steppin with Kandy. If you have survived a toxic relationship, let me be the first to tell you, you are not crazy, you're not weak, and you're definitely not alone. If you've survived a toxic relationship, whether with a partner, a parent, a friend, or even a boss or someone that you work with, you know how it can break something inside of you that's kind of hard to put into words. Let me tell you something, that's grief. Not just sadness, not just heartbreak, grief. Emotional pain caused by the loss of safety, loss of trust, loss of identity, and even sometimes a loss of a sense of self. In this video, we're going to name that pain. We're going to unpack how it shows up in your life and walk through 5 healing steps that will help you move from survival to true God-led restoration. So, let's get to Steppin. So my friend, here's the truth. Grief, it doesn't just come when someone dies. It shows up when something inside of you dies, piece by piece. In toxic relationships, especially those with manipulation, control, or emotional abuse, here are some of the things that we often grieve. We grieve the version of ourselves we had to silence to keep the peace. We grieve the future that we imagined that actually never came to be. How about the love that we gave that was never honored or returned? Oh, and this is a hard one, the time that we just can't get back. Now, you may feel exhausted, anxious, numb, or stuck and not know why. You may keep questioning, was it really that bad? Because you were gaslit into thinking your pain was your fault. That is grief, my friend. Emotional pain that's gone unspoken, unvalidated, and unnamed. But you're here right now, and that means healing is already beginning. So how does it show up? What are some of the symptoms of unhealed pain? Well, unhealed grief from toxic relationships can leak into your daily life like poison. Here's what it might look like. You overwork, overgive, or overfunction because rest feels unsafe. You don't trust intuition anymore because it was constantly dismissed. Or you question your worth, even after major wins. How about when you shut down emotionally in new relationships? Or you stay in situations that feel familiar, even when they hurt. I'm here to tell you, grief has a voice. It just doesn't always sound like crying. Sometimes it sounds like perfectionism, people-pleasing, withdrawal, or even rage. And I'm telling you, recognizing these symptoms, that is the first step towards healing. And these are not just anecdotes and things that I know because of my professional experience as a grief and trauma counselor. I know it because it's also my story. I know this pain. I lived through a toxic relationship for over 2 decades. One that looked successful on the outside, but really shattered me on the inside. And it took me years. It took me years to admit that truth, to grieve what I lost, to understand that I wasn't broken. I was wounded. And I needed space, support, and faith to heal. Now, on the other side, I can tell you this, my friend. You don't just survive toxic love. You can rise from it, stronger, clearer, and more anchored in who God created you to be. So, here are 5 steps to overcome the grief from toxic relationships. Let's walk through these 5 healing steps together. You don't need to master them all at once. You really don't. Let's just begin. Step 1 is to name the loss. Write down what you lost: the trust, the safety, the time, the self-worth. When we name it, we can begin to grieve honestly. Step 2, honor the pain without shame. You are not too sensitive. You are not overreacting. Let yourself feel what you feel. Cry, journal, scream in the car. Whatever it takes, give yourself permission. Step 3, rebuild trust with yourself. Start listening to that still, small voice again. Your body remembers it. Your spirit knows it. Ask yourself daily, what do I need today? Step 4, you got to reframe that narrative. You are not a failure because the relationship ended. You're a survivor, a warrior. Begin to tell the truth about what you endured and who you're becoming because of it. And step 5, I'm going to ask you, my friend, lean into God's healing power. I'm telling you, no therapist, no coach, not even your best friend can fill the deepest wounds like God can. I know this to be true, and I am a grief counselor. I am a trained therapist. But nothing healed me more than God. Let Him hold you. Let Him rebuild you. Let Him renew your mind and your spirit. My friend, if this message resonated with you, please hear me. You're not broken. You're becoming. Your grief is not a weakness. It's proof that your heart was capable of love and trust. And your healing, it's not only possible, it's what's waiting for your yes. Created a free ebook and a 30-day guided journal to help women like us walk through the layers of emotional pain and reclaim our power, personally, professionally, and spiritually. You've got nothing to lose but the pain and everything to gain on the other side. Click the link below to download your copy. And if this video blessed you, please share it with another woman who needs it. Let's get to Steppin' together.